Alright, Archero 2, when it comes to the arena, having the right runes can really make the difference for you. If you got the right runes, sometimes you can take on that player that's a higher power level and totally crush them. So today, I'm going to go over what I consider some of the best runes to use when going into the arena. Now, probably the best one that you can get is going to be the blessing rune called Revive. The fact that you have a 50% chance of going and getting a fresh life is a huge game changer when you finally unlock this. Works great on chapters too, but this is one you should really try to go after, and second you get it epic, it should always be equipped. For the second blessing rune, this is where I like to go with Guardian. This is going to reduce the damage taken by 5% depending on the rarity you have it at. Now, if you don't have this one, I'd probably say the next best situation is go for luck, which is going to give you some dodge chance in there. However, it does trade out some of the attack in the Guardian one for some HP. Now, when it comes to the enhancement runes and ability runes, probably using the highest rarity is going to treat you the best. There's still a couple of winners out there that really can make you shine in the line of battle. For the enhancement rune, I believe that the sharp arrow is a good way to go, and the fact that this is solely working around your main weapon. If you have a Griffin Claw at a high enough rarity, this can definitely make the damage crush. And if you want to try to pair up an enhancement rune with an ability rune, the Arrow of Rain isn't a bad way to go. Some might say this isn't the best one out there, but I like to try to pair one with the other. And that's why I feel like another great one to have is going to be the Healing Sprite. This is an ability rune, and pretty much you're going to be healing yourself throughout battle. And if we wanted to pair this up with one, that's probably where I would go the Sprite multi-shot, given the chance of having that Sprite do multiple shots. Now, as far as the melee one, I'm not really a fan of it. Seems like when you're going the arena, they always manage to stay away from you far enough when you have something like that. And that's the same thing with a lot of like the circle skills too. I get them, they're great, and then I just find both of us in the corners. Another one that I think is solid, and especially at Legendary, is going to be the ability rune Star of Fury. This is going to be when you take damage, you launch out meteors out there, and if those meteors hit, you're going to be healing yourself too. And I like to pair this up with the Potion Magnet, which is going to absorb any meteor potions out there. The one for the skill, the Star of Fury there, won't actually drop potions, but this one will actually give some additional damage from those meteors. And if you get lucky and the draw does give you some potion meteors, then this is a great way to just have them suck right up to you and get out there and do some damage. Another one I find works really well is the Flame Nox Touch. This is going to just burn the enemy every 2 seconds, which is a pretty solid way to go. If you get it to Legendary, you'll also be poisoning them too, which is going to run non-stop all the way through the end of the match. And this one I like to pair up with the Flame Nox Seal, which is going to do increased fire damage, increased poison damage, and I can only imagine when I get this thing to Mythic there, that this will cause an explosion every time these two things are present, which they will be because of the other rune. When I figure I should say too that when you do go into the arena, after the counter goes and counts down, you can just exit out of it by pausing it, exit the thing, and depending on you win or lose, it'll still give you that ranking. But just make sure you do this before the last 10 minutes are reset there, because you won't be able to enter the arena at all. So those are the runes that I try to build for when going in the arena. Yes, I know I don't use sword strikes, but they do work well. It really all depends on how you want to go and build. But for me, this seems to be working pretty decent, and it's allowing me to rank pretty high, not to mention take down some of those other players that are a higher level than me. But if you guys are having a hard time deciding which gear you should you use non-S grade or S grade, this rarity or that rarity, take a look at this video right here, might help you out. Thanks for watching, and remember, I pick my butt.